Hi, so people asked me to do a reading on Halle Bailey, so that's what I'm gonna do, okay? First we're going to get her current energy. Ooh. See, I'm already starting getting clumsy. Alright, current energy of Halle Bailey, please. Current energy of Halle Bailey. Okay. Current energy of Halle Bailey. Ariel. Current energy of Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Halle Bailey. Y'all raise your hand if you think her and Chloe look alike. Or you can't tell them apart. I shouldn't say look alike, more like if you can't tell them apart. Because people oftentimes mistake Halle for Chloe and Chloe for Halle. And I don't see how they do that because, yes, they might look similar. But if you really pay attention, they don't. Like, you can tell the difference between the two. Halle is more so like it's the eyes, at least for me. Yes, they're both light skinned and they both have locks, but you can just tell the difference between the two from the eyes. Holly's eyes are more they're just different. They're distinct. Whereas with Chloe, her eyes are not the same. They just don't look the same. They look the same, but they don't, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you could just tell the difference between the two, at least for me. So I don't really understand how people get the two mixed up. But then we have future love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Oh my. All right. Okay. Memories of you are haunting me. Push and pull love spread. I get triggered at the thought of you. Future love. Wait, no. Let me put that last. Then we have, I'm sorry for giving you I think this is DDG's energy. I don't want to lose you. Yeah, this is his energy. I'm sorry I didn't know how to love you. I feel you have the most beautiful and pierced heart. I'm focusing on myself right now. I'm still so confused about it all. We need to take it slow. Okay. What the hell? I was going to get into their love life, but it came in the energy check, so here we go. She's going through a rough patch in her relationship, y'all. I want to say marriage, but I don't think they're married. I think she wants to get married though, but he does not. He's a player, okay? He's for everybody. And honestly, I would even go as far as say he's using her. And she loves him. And this honestly, this relationship, I feel like it takes up most of her time. Quite literally, like, it takes up most of her time. She's with him all the time. And also it takes like most of her energy, which that is something that she's in control of. With this push and pull love spread here, I feel like that's quite literally what it is. She feels like, I don't want to say she feels like he's pushing her away. It's more so she feels a distance. She feels like he don't like her or love her as much as she likes him. Does that make sense? Like, she feels a resistance. You know, she feels like the feelings are not mutual. I mean, do I think he admires her? Yes, I do. With this, you have the most beautiful heart. I feel like he thinks that she is like beautiful, but like inside and out. So I do feel like there is admiration here coming from him, but he's a dog. What does DDG stand for anyway? He's a dog. And literally, a man can like love you and admire you, but that doesn't mean he's going to do right by you. I know that sucks, but that's literally how it is. And I'm not saying he doesn't love her or doesn't have admiration for her. It's just that he's in it for something else, and she just so happened to get feelings. And I can understand why people are mad that she decided to have a baby with him, because yes, it was that serious, girl. Like people feel protective over you because we clearly see what type of dude this is. And I mean, understandable. We don't have the right to tell her who to date, so we had to like, kind of back off her case about that, because she's a grown woman at the end of the day. I know that most of us had watched her grow up, but I mean, she's in love. She's in love, and she's not stupid either, but because she's in love, her eyes had went blind. What is that? What is that saying? Listen now. I don't even know what that saying is, but like, like how love blinds us. Love is blind, with her, that's the case, right? I don't know what she's seeing him though. And to be honest with you, I don't even think DDG is even that cute, but he don't want to lose her. That's the thing. He don't want to lose her. He likes being in close proximity to her. But this listen, I heard 2 less of evils. I think I know what that means. I don't know why I just heard that, but what I'm trying to say is he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's very much so aware of, I know I shouldn't be doing this. I know she doesn't deserve this, but I do it anyway. Like he knows exactly what he's doing. He's not dumb either. But ego, pride. Can we even call this ego? That's like that. Like in this case, that sounds like a fucking excuse. Like, no, he knows exactly what he's doing, and the energy check is all about him. How she feels towards him. Honestly, like she's absorbed into this man. She's engulfed in this man that we can't even talk about her for the energy check. Really? Like, he just hijacked the reading. It's fine. Current energy surrounding her love life. Literally, it's crazy how I was just talking about that. These cards want to come out. Let's see. See. They might not be in any contact right now. This could be somebody is traveling, or both of them, or the other. I don't know. But I feel like they're not in some contact for whatever reason. See, what did I tell y'all? I know you're the one, but that scares me. It's like she can literally be whoever he wants, but he don't appreciate it. Because he knows that she's a good woman, but it's like, I guess it's kind of hard for him to step up to the plate and be a decent person for some odd reason. And her energy is not showing up. It's showing up very little in this reading. and it's all about him. Like, I don't care about him, but that's what, like, his energy is kind of hijacking the reading. And I feel like it's because he's on her mind a lot. Kind of like a Beyonce and Jay-Z thing, if I'm being honest with you. Like, no pun intended, I guess, when it comes to talking about these girls and their connection to Beyonce and Jay-Z. It's just, that's what the energy feels like. It feels like Beyonce can't stop talking about that man in an album to save her life. And I feel like when it comes to Halle, and also when it comes to Beyonce, if her connection or if her relationship with her man is not going right, then her internal world feels like hell. And I hate that. I really hate that for the both of them. But like, I just let's pray for Halle. Right? I gotta ask. I have to ask, because ain't no fucking way. Does he put magic on her? Like, is Halle under a love spell? Oof. The Hanged Man just came out. Let me see. Alright, that's not fair. Let me shuffle. Wait a minute. Is Halle Bailey under a love spell? Is Halle Bailey oof. Y'all, I want to say yes. Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? Yes. Oh, yes. Ew, what the fuck? Look, y'all. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Wait a damn minute. Hold on. Okay, because I honestly feel like all these cups here. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm freaking out. Let me tell y'all what the hell I'm saying. Okay, let me let me get these cards like in order. I wanna show you something. Oh, okay. I want to say yes, because we have the High Priestess in the reverse. What does that say? It says hidden motives, superficiality, confusion, short-sightedness, ignorance. Yes, this bitch, that's literally the ultimate spell card. That's the ultimate spell definition. And you see all these cups here? This card gives me like alcoholic vibes, like drinking vibes. And you see all these cups here? What the fuck? And then I pointed this out to you guys before in my Chole Bailey reading. Look at this. The 3 cups is right here. This came out before the 5. And then look at the 3 of cups spilled over, and the 2 are behind here, and literally the 2 of cups fell. Bitch. Yes. And I feel like it's she drinks something. I don't know what the fuck it is, but also the 2 of cups talks about, a relationship with somebody. And 3 cups, 2 cups are right behind. What, y'all? Wait, hold on. If you read tarot, then you'd understand. But I literally, like, this is kind of creepy. I'm not even gonna lie. This is kind of creepy because I feel like it's kind of like her sadness. It doesn't matter if she's under a love spell, because she still feels sad. She still has eyes to see, and she's not dumb. She can still understand, like, okay, she can still feel like, okay, this man, I love him, but he's not, being receptive towards my energy. What do I do? And despite feeling that way, she's still under this sort of spell or illusion of something. And so causing her to like kind of ignore it, not, be docile, if you will, or submissive, feminine, not really saying anything, staying the course. Despite the Emperor being here, which is an Aries card, and I know that she's in Aries, the Emperor, provides structure into a relationship. He's a leader. And she's not really stepping in her energy. I mean, her Aries energy, whatever that means, right? Am I right? To all my Aries out there, because Aries are versatile, bitch. We could be feminine and friendly, and we can be gangster. You feel me? So, but whatever that means, right? But for the sake of this reading, all right, we're gonna say that she's not getting bucked. She's very much so just vibing, going with the flow, despite feeling like the Five of Cups, grief, loss, feeling sad, but yeah, it very very interesting. Girl, wait, okay, hold on. I honestly get the feeling that he did not put the spell on her, though. It's not him, it's someone else. It could be friends that are like someone that's close to them, someone that is in close proximity to them enough to where they trust. DDG or Holly trusts their drinks, like giving them drinks and shit. Someone that they party with, like someone that just hangs around them, is like a homegirl or a homeboy. Honestly, and I feel like it might be a male, but I don't feel like it's DDG. Like, and I want to say love potion. It's like when I told y'all like the type of magic or spell, it feels like a potion. Like, does that make sense? Pills and potions and overdosing. Who's putting spells on Halle Bailey? Who's putting a love spell on Halle Bailey? I told you it was a male. Oh, and the Queen of Swords came out. Child. Listen here. Ooh. This could be a manager of some sort. The Three of Cups came out again. This could be someone who is like is a part of Holly's team, like a manager or something. Or it's a male for sure. A manager, like a publicist or something. This feels like someone who has who can keep tabs on her. This could also honestly be a handler, but someone who like is able to keep tabs on her, someone who knows her every move, someone who keeps up with her on social media. Like, this is someone that's very close to her, and they know her business. They know where she's about to head next. They know where she's about to go next. They know her gigs and shit. Like, is it DDG? I don't think so, though. It could be. I could be wrong. But it's a male for sure, and they know her business. Like, they know her, like, really well. And she even, like, parties with them and shit. Like, and they watch her. They keep tabs on her. It could be DDG, or it could be just someone who manages her or something. Like, y'all get it. Ain't that some shit? That's some crazy shit. Holly, pray for Holly. Hashtag free Holly. Current energy surrounding her. Why did I put that? Will she ever come out with her solo album? Picture that. Picture me giving bitches slack. Y'all, Falling for You by Nicki Minaj was on repeat all day. That's a good ass song. And it's like, ooh, her bars were like so clean. I loved her flow on the song. Like, oof. Nicki. Pink Friday 2, I feel like that album was like hugely underrated. But I feel like it gets notoriety because how she's been acting a fool on her tour. Literally be snatching the mic from people and shit. And making them faces. Nicki Minaj is hilarious. Like, she is so funny. Like, Sagittarius women are like fucking Sagittarius in general, and Geminis are hilarious. Gemini men are like hilarious. Gemini men are hilarious, and Sagittarius women are hilarious. Gemini women are not as funny as Gemini men, and Sagittarius men are not as funny as Gemini men. Anyways. Oh wow, I was just talking about Gemini, and the Lovers card came out. I didn't even realize. But I said, will she ever come out? Yes, I feel like she will. And it's a love album. It's about love. But you can expect some delays. And it could be followed by something bad is gonna happen, y'all. When it comes to Halle, I feel like she is going to have to. Okay, here's what I'm saying, right? Will you get an album? Yes, but there's no motivation. There is no motivation, and she very much so wants to be motivated to do the album, and she's struggling to find this motivation, but I feel like she will, and it's through something that is bad. A tower is going to occur, and it could be it could be the loss of love, a breakup, or the beginning of love, and actually finding a new love. Either way, I feel like she's going to be vulnerable with this album, and whatever she goes through in some sort of period of time when it comes to love is going to be her motivation that she was looking for. But do I see it happening anytime soon? No. It's gonna take some time, because what I'm being shown by spirit is something has to happen, something bad when it comes to love has to happen in order for her to move towards this energy of her album being released. And also, this could be a record label thing as well. I feel like something does have to come to light when it comes to her label. I think Spirit is trying to put her in the right place. And yes, Spirit can bring a tower and be like, you know what? Oh, for example, her label. I don't know who her label is. I think it's the same label as her sister, and that's Parkwood and Columbia Records. The same label that Beyonce is assigned to. Spirit is bringing a tower to who she's being managed with, but it's not going to be very easy. I feel like she has to go through this process on her own. Spirit can't just be like, oh, all of a sudden Halle gets a call that she's dropped from her label, and then boom. No, she has to stick up for herself on her own and cause this change on her own. She has to be the one to say, you know, I want to leave, if that makes sense. Hypothetically speaking, for example, she has to be the one to say, you know, I don't like you here, I want to leave. Some change needs to happen when it comes to both her career and her love life in order for her to move forward with an album. I don't know how that is kind of interconnected, but she wants motivation. She's lacking it, and through whatever tower moment hits or this change that occurs is how the album will be created, and that is what causes her to put out her solo album. Hope that helps. Okay. Oh shit. I dropped y'all. I'm sorry. That's crazy because I got 2 cards that indicated change or something ending abruptly. Does she feel like Beyonce sabotages her sister? My cards will not shuffle. That says a lot. Y'all, we might not hear about this devastating thing. We might not, but we might hear about it. We might not, but regardless, something is gonna happen. Like a very huge change for her. Does Halle feel like Beyonce sabotages Chole? Does Halle feel like Beyonce? Yes. Oh, she don't like Beyonce, y'all. She don't like her. She thinks Beyonce is toxic. She thinks that they're in a fucked up contract. The devil card literally came out. She don't like Beyonce. She thinks that Beyonce is a hoarder, like a hoarder of fame, stability. Like she's like how do I put this? Like she holds whatever she's garnered for herself to herself. Like she don't share. She doesn't feel like Beyonce is a sharer. The fact that when you read the definition and the descriptions behind the meanings behind the description of the tarot cards, specifically for the King of Pentacles, his cape is covered in grapes, and that symbolizes abundance. And so yeah, the King of Pentacles is abundant, solid, very solid. Like this motherfucker ain't running out of money. He's never broke. Okay, you always see him. You might see him in a Hellcat or a Bugatti, but he keep it in the garage in case the bums want to act up. And he drive his fucking a bucket to the grocery store. Okay, so you wouldn't know that this that this nigga got money, but he does, and he's solid and he's stable. Okay, and he don't like sharing. All right, in this case, this is how Halle views Beyonce, a bitch that's abundant but won't share, and then want to look at you like, well. you see how the king of Pentacles looking at the devil card like, well, you peasants. Of course, I'm asking about Halle's energy towards Beyonce, so that doesn't mean that this is facts. This is just how she feels about Beyonce, but that doesn't mean that it's not wrong either. I'm just listen. I said peasants because I'm just exaggerating, but like, no, I'm not, because she thinks that Beyonce views them as someone that's below her, and she's toxic. Yes, she thinks that they're in a fucked up deal, they're in a fucked up contract, and she feels like she can't do anything about it. Her hands are tied. She feels like they can't do anything about it. How does her label feel about her? Oh, that'll do it. Because honestly, you know what? We'll just pull the cards. Pull the cards, Samara. Okay. How does Halle Bailey's label feel about her? Y'all, I'm gonna do reading. Oh, I need to write that down immediately before I forget. Beyonce, Act 3, Energy. I'm gonna do a reading on Beyonce's next era, Act 3, eventually. I'm gonna try and upload tomorrow and on the weekend. The weekend, I'm most likely gonna stay here. I'm not gonna go home. And I will have plenty of time then. I just want to rest, y'all. I took an exam. I took a test today. You know I got 84%. Well, it sucks because it's my fault because I didn't study. Like I just read the articles and shit. Not the articles, like the information, and I took notes like just one time and I never looked back at them. I don't know. I don't study, y'all. I've never been a study type of person. Like I've tried and then my attention span just goes out the window. Like I hate studying. Like well, I gotta try and get into the habit, right? But the test was easy. I got like 5 wrong. 5 out of 31 wrong. And I got an 84%. I think you miscalculated. Because now that I say that shit out loud, it's like, that don't make no sense. 5 out of 81, 25 out of 31. No, 26 out of 31. And I got a 84% shit. Maybe that is right. I don't give a fuck. Like, I should at least have a 90. Whatever, it's fine. But how does her label feel about her? Well, her label feels like she's a star. She has star potential. The thing is though, there's hold on, let me clarify something. Because I got the Ace of Cups in reverse. And they feel like she hasn't reached her fullest potential. They feel like, I mean, what can you do? Like, like, I don't know. They don't feel like she's a heavy hitter. They feel like she can have star potential. But it may just be her her inactiveness has got them feeling this way. But hold on, let me clarify something. Can you clarify the Ace of Cups? Yeah. Oh, they don't like that she started a family. They don't like that. Oh, they're like, oh, what is that? What is that thing that people constantly say? They feel like she ruined her career by having a child. Career suicide. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Career suicide. They feel like she killed her career. They're like, it's going to be very hard for you to make a mark, make an impact because you have a kid. They don't like that she started a family. As a matter of fact, they feel like she fucked up their money. Oh my god. Oh, they haven't told her this though. That's why the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. The Ace of Cups also talks about repressed emotions. They haven't told her about it. It's they they literally found out she was pregnant when the world found out she was pregnant. And it was kind of like a surprise to them as well. And I feel like that was done on purpose because she knew that people were going to try and talk her out of that decision. And yeah, that was very much so a trigger for her. People speaking on her child, her unborn child. But yeah, they haven't told her this though. They feel like you fucked up your whole career by having a kid. That's what they feel like. They feel like you could have been a star. You could have had star potential. but you fucked it up. Yo, I'm sorry, I keep dropping you. Hold on. Let me clip you back on here. Okay, is that better? Alright. Well, how does she feel about her label? How does she feel towards her label? How does Halle Bailey feel towards her label? The devil card came out again. Ooh, she feel like she in a fucked up contract. Her label is very generous of her, for like very generous, they're generous. They send her well wishes, flowers, maybe, like very much so, like a celebrative sort of label, like maybe like the budget is big, y'all. The budget is budgeting. Let me let me tell you, like, they'll pay for her jet and shit so she can get around. They pay for her Uber. They pay for her limousine. Like, the budget is big. It's very much so there. They have events and shit, elaborate parties and shit. But they have her in the know. Like, they involve her in things. She likes that. But she still feels like the contract is fucked up. She feels like her and her sister are in a fucked up contract. This devil card keeps popping out, and there's two people chained together right below the devil, and this makes me think of her and her sister. And the devil is the contract, very controlling. But the budget is budgeting. It really is. And I feel like they try and push this sort of persona on her. This very kind of much so like Chole is doing, hypersexualizing herself. It's very interesting because you see this. Let me show you. This talks about sacrifice, right? This is giving me very much so video vixen, hypersexuality, like over sexualization, like intense sexualization, kind of like what Chole is doing. And if you do this, then this follows: abundance, money, a whole bunch of money, success. And she don't want to do it. She's like, this is very fucked up. Like, no, this isn't me. But what Chole went ahead and drank the Kool-Aid. Child. But that's also the delay, y'all. That's also the delay. They're trying to change her. And she's like, no. Child. This well, that'll do it. That's very interesting. I don't know why it's interesting, because I like how the cards fell out. That's why I keep saying it's interesting. Because they trying to have her sell her soul. And in this case, sell her soul means change herself, shift over from her image to this hypersexual image, because I guess sex sells or whatever. And they trying to have her sacrifice her own self for money and fame and riches or whatever. She not with it. Energy towards her. Oh, I already did that. I had a few more questions. And my second to last question is, will her fame last? And Spirit said, not if she's still with that man. And I channeled that answer before. I told y'all that in order for her, something needs to change in her life in order for her to move forward. It's a spiritual thing. Spirit is all over her life right now. Like when I channeled that, when I showed y'all the energy surrounding her solo album, there was like 2 cards that came out with angels. The Temperance card came out, I believe, and the Judgment card. And those 2 cards have angels on it. And the Temperance talks about balance. And something needs to happen. Either she needs to break up with her boyfriend or this label she got in order for things to truly move forward, is the truth. Like, I feel like her fame won't last if she does not leave that connection with DDG, because he's holding her back spiritually. It's like this connection that she's in with him is like kind of consumes her whole. Like it drains her energy. But we'll ask anyway. That connection is not healthy for her, because Spirit is literally putting her career on hold because she's in that connection. Will Halle Bailey's fame last? Interesting. I love this answer. Oh, this is a really nice answer. Well, I like this. Interesting. Okay. Will her fame last? Yes. You want to know why? Because it doesn't matter to her. As long as she's happy, whether she has the fame or not. Fame does not make her happy. It's not something that she looks to give her validation, and she doesn't depend on her career. As a matter of fact, she's very family oriented, very much so. I get my vibes. I get the good vibes from my family. I don't need fame. And so yes, because she maintains a healthy attitude towards fame, she approaches fame like she's a beginner. Her head is never going to get too big. I love that. Yes, because she keeps a healthy attitude towards fame, yes, she'll keep it. Yes, it'll last. Because she doesn't allow it to. She keeps it as a lifestyle and not a personality trait. Love that answer. What's next for Holly? What's next for Holly? Yep. Okay, I love that. She's going to get more solid in her career. She's showing up as the King of Pentacles. I feel like she is going to find a stable ground. When it comes to her career, she's going to be all right. Thank God. Thanks for it. She's going to be all right because, she has a strong spiritual team, and Spirit is backing her up. And she's going to establish boundaries. Okay. She's finally going to speak her mind. We love that. She needs to go through a certain period of awakening and self-discovery. in order for her to understand her journey and her life purpose in this lifetime. And I see her looking to her family for, what's that word? Support, and also groundingness. Yes, and I'm not saying that her life is going to be easy because it's not. I actually see her kind of being more harder, like not let people walk all over her. I see her turning into the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very she's graceful, but she is also not one to play with. And I see her moving into this energy, being more assertive and not letting people walk all over her. I don't see her being a pushover. It's just that I see her, it's more so like her sticking up for herself. You know, since the Queen of Swords is a part of the sword suit that talks about communication, and also talks about mental activity, I feel like she's going to start being more assertive and saying what's on her mind and being more communicative. Is that how I'm saying? Am I saying that actually right? Being more expressive of her needs, I should say. I love that for her. And I see a lot of support. People have not fallen out of, I don't see people, at least not by the mass, falling out of love with Halle Bailey. That's a good thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.